Please like the video, subscribe to the channel and click the bell notification for instant updates.
Hello all, welcome to Free Tree Family. Today we're going to talk about filter function. This is a very important function and this can be used in a whole combination of different ways to achieve wonderful results. So please stay focused because this particular lecture we're going to be referencing a lot of times for all future videos. Alright, so this filter function is present in Office 365 or higher versions of Excel. So if you have an earlier version, this will not work. So this is what we are planning to achieve at the end of this lecture. If I select a city, it should list all the people in that name from this database of 50 people, and then it should also be able to list what is a city and then what is the sales. This is outcome 1. The outcome 2 we are trying to achieve is I should be able to enter a number here and those items and those people who achieved sales more than this particular entered value may be displayed here. For example, if I press 2000, it's going to display all this. If I press 5000 and so on, right? So this is the one we're trying to achieve. All right, so let's jump right to it. So basically what we should understand is filter is a spill function. What is a spill function? A spill function is something that runs through many cells. We will just put the formula in one place, but it will spill through many areas. The example would be, for example, if I have if I have 4 items like this, if I just select one of these items and press is equal to and select all these 4, so what I have just done, I have referenced 4 cells to one cell. That is not possible. So what the latest version of Excel does is, it will realize that I'm trying to link or map to 4 cells, so it will just spill over from one cell to 4 cell, like so, right? I have put formula in only one place. In fact, I only referenced in one place, but it is coming to all the 4 cells. You see the formula here, I can't edit the formula on the bottom, right? So we can't delete the values or the last. If you want to delete this, you just go to the first one and delete it. That will delete everything. So the first thing to note is filter is a spill function, and spill functions have inherently one weakness, right? In the previous example, we saw that there is 4 items here, there is 4 empty cells, so it is coming properly, right? Now instead of this, I have a value here, let's say A, and then now I'm trying to reference these 4 cells here. See, it's going to give a spill error. Why? Because it wants to spill to 4 columns. As you can see here, the dotted line here shows it wants to spill to 4 columns, but there is a value on the A, on the 4th one, right? That is causing the spill error. So how to rectify this? Just click A and delete it. That will give. So these 2 points you should really keep in mind when using filter function, first of all. All right. So let's jump right to it. So is equal to filter. Array is what we want to display, right? In this case, it's name, city, and sales. Name, city, and sales. So let's select the entire array, comma, and second one is include. So this is where we select the filter. So in this case, the filter we want is the city. So I select the city column from the last until the first, making sure that the 48 to D7, the range, the height of the range is the same. As you can see, 48 to 97, 48 to 97, and this one has to be equal to the one on top, right here, Washington. So this is the condition, correct? The city column has to be equal to Washington. So what this does is it goes to one by one each cell. It compares with the E34, which is Washington in this particular case, and if it is true, it only displays that particular true values corresponding to that. What is the name, what is the city, and what is the sales. So this is a spill function, right? This is going to spill over to whatever number of names that match with the city. All right, so that is all it is. And if empty is, if there is if you enter maybe some different city that is not present in here, that is going to, what message has to be displayed. That is what if empty is. So let's say just error has to be displayed and let's press enter. So that has spilled over to all these table, right? So if I select a different city, it's going to adjust by itself. A different city adjusts by itself, right? So when does the error come? So example, if I have nothing here, an error comes, right? Because so that's the thing. If there is something that's out of bound, which is not covered in here, that's going to display an error. All right. Okay. Second thing is the same thing using a number filter. So this is very simple, similar to what we have in a normal filter. We just go here and then say number filter greater than, right? So the same thing we'll achieve in a formula. It's very similar. So again, we go to here, filter. The array is what we want to show, in this case the entire cell, comma, and what we want to compare is the sales, and the sales has to be greater than the given value, which is here, right? And that's it. That's going to display the whole bunch of people who are more than this particular sales. It's that simple. We can have 2-3 filters nested in each other. We can have one filter that is on top of each other, like layered. There's a whole host of complications we can add to this. So it's very important that you understand the basics of it. If you can't understand, please re-watch this and then make sure you are completely familiar with this, because we will see more complicated topics in the future. Thank you for your time.